Angry guy here, and women are shocked password bros are not coming back. Women are shocked that password bros are not coming back. It's interesting because a lot of these women are now using shaming tactics to prevent their beta male orbiters and the simps that hover around them from ever thinking of leaving because they don't have any other, they have nothing else to offer. So they have to come up with something to prevent men from leaving. And not only are they doing that, but then they're also saying that these men who are going overseas, that they are degenerates. These men are going over there for to commit horrible acts. They are that these men are taking advantage of these poor women who are uneducated and and don't speak English and a variety of other things, and that they're all going over there to date very young women, and they're suggesting that these men are involved in illegal and illicit activities, which is just downright terrible. And guys, there's a saying that an empty pot makes the most noise, and these women basically have nothing inside of them. And that's the reason why they're making so much noise. This is their way of sounding the alarms. And of course, they're going to act like they don't care because that's how women respond. They'll basically, I told you about this woman who lives in Africa. And I'm going to tell you more about her. I'm going to repeat it in a moment again, but let's jump into the video because I know that's what you guys want to see. So let's go ahead and jump in.
Don't worry. I post myself being a thought on my main page because I look like this in real life. So why would I keep it from the public?
Hi. What you doing?
Reading.
She belongs to the streets.
In Thailand, we don't say. We say.
In Thailand, we don't say, "Can I kiss you?" We say, "Chup chup noi."
I'm gonna come.
You don't hear white men talking about white women the way that black men talk about black women. You don't hear Asian men doing it. You don't hear like.
Hey, white women don't say that white men ain't. Asian women don't say that Asian men ain't. Latina women don't say that Latino men ain't. But don't worry, black man. We got this. What the black women do whatever you want to do. Date Brad, date Chad, date Juan, date Jin Kazama. We do not care. We are good because we out, baby.
It's so crazy. These women are attacking these men, saying that they're broke and dusty. And the thing is that these are the men who have the resources to pick up and leave. Not only do they have the resources to pick up and leave, but you have to understand, a man that has the tenacity that he. A lot of people will never leave the United States. A lot of people will never go to another country by themselves. They will be too afraid to do that. There are a lot of people who say, "Oh my gosh, I will never go to Mexico. I'm afraid of going to Mexico. Bad things are going to happen there." All right. And they never go anywhere. Or I won't go to the Philippines. I heard that there's a lot of crime in the Philippines. All right. When in reality, the Philippines is overall quite safe for foreigners. It's like a lot of people live in fear. A lot of people will dream about doing things, but they never take action. And then you have this group of men who are taking action, and they are fearlessly crossing the oceans and exploring different countries and different cultures, something that most people will never experience in their entire lives. Most of you listening to these videos right now have never traveled. All right, or never traveled extensively. You've never gone to other countries and experienced other cultures and experienced how women treat you that come from other cultures. Many of you have never done this. All right, the men that are willing to do this, that have the tenacity to do this shows survival value, because it's the men who are willing that historically were willing to go out and travel and move outside of their immediate area, that were the ones that discovered something new. All right. Those are the men. So these passport bros, these are high value men. These are men have high survival value because they're able to leave their environments, their safe environments, all right, that perceived as safe, even though it's miserable. There are a lot of men who will never leave because they're too afraid. And that's another thing. A lot of women will never leave the United States. They won't go overseas. They won't travel on their own. They are too afraid to do it. They are absolutely too afraid to do it. with the exception of certain places like, I think it's Ghana where, British women are going down to Ghana to go and hook up with hook up with the guys down there, young guys down there, old British women. And there's the whole rent to dread in Jamaica thing, which the government really needs to investigate. Guys, with the exception of these things, women don't really travel. Okay, they say they do, but they go to resorts and so forth. But they don't. But they stay in the resorts. It's men who, like, if you go to Thailand, these women, they're gonna be afraid to go out of the resorts. They're gonna be afraid to go and actually go amongst the locals. It's unless they're by themselves. All right. Men, on the other hand, are going by themselves, and they are surviving and thriving. That is real survival value, and that makes the Bastard Bros very high quality men, high value men. All right. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying these videos, please go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications to never miss another video again, and like the video so that YouTube will know you want to see more of my videos, and it'll recommend more of my videos. Guys, let's go ahead and jump back into the video. I want you guys to just understand this is not coming to an end. These men, this is just the beginning of men walking away from Western society and Western women.
They wonder why I say in this depiction what is happening right now in the dating market and who is winning the dating market, especially in the United States. And a lot of men are not dating women in the United States, or they're just going MGTOW, but a lot of them, and I mean about probably 22 million, since that was the record last year that we broke, men over there are pretty much dealing with baddies right now, and the women in the West are mad about it. I'm telling you, they hate this, man. They hate when we show solidarity. But here goes one right now that I love. This is the depiction of what's happening right now in the dating market. Got off the plane, got in the range. My tires in motion. Chicks is back in the States and they mad. And they cause a commotion. I'm just stacking my stamps.
Guys, look at that. Look at that. Guys, these women, the reason why black women, white women, American women are attacking these women is because they cannot hold up to these women. They're calling these women poor, uneducated, can't speak English. They damn well know these women can speak English. They damn well know these women are not suffering like that. You have women dressed like this. Does this woman look poor to you? Does she look poor to you? Does she look uneducated to you? This is absolute. Does she look desperate to you? All right. This looks like this is an 8 right here. This woman is a minimum of an 8. And you know what the irony is over there? In her country, she might just be a 7. In America, this is an 8. All right. In her country, she might just be a 7. There are a lot of girls that I'm seeing, like, the Passport Bros dealing with. In America, these girls would be 7 and 8s. In their countries, they're 6s. They're 6s and 7s. All right. I'm just being so honest. In America, this girl would be a 9 or a 10. Over there, they're 7 and 8s. All right. This is what we consider above average in America is average overseas. A woman who is slim, young, beautiful, feminine. All right. A woman that we consider high value. She has high sexual marketplace value for places like the Philippines. That's just average. That's just average for them. Because these things are so rare in America, increasingly rare. Don't forget, I believe it's 74% of all Americans are overweight. 74%. That is the vast majority of Americans. Okay, roughly only like 1/3, not 1/3, 1/4 of Americans are a normal, healthy body weight. Okay, so most Americans, most women in America are overweight. Let that sink in. While most women in these in the Philippines, they are slim. And most women in these Asian countries, they are slim. Because of the kinds of foods that they eat and their culture. They are used to cooking their own foods, and they don't eat the garbage that we eat here, McDonald's and all that trash. These women love to cook. And cleaning, for example, you'll see like these women, they may live in a hut, but they keep it so exquisite. You even in Latin America, South American countries, I saw a video where this guy went into this woman's house, and she lives in like, this is essentially like the slums, and they keep their place so exquisite. Even with the little that they have, they take care of it. And they are so humble compared to the average American woman. And these women look beautiful, and they dress well. Let me tell y'all something about women, about human beings. Clothing does not make the man. Clothing does not make the woman. The woman makes the clothing. The man makes the clothing. All right? You could have, it doesn't matter the outfit. It matters the person that's wearing it. That's why you have these women over in these countries, and they look gorgeous no matter what they're wearing. But the irony is they dress quite well. They dress quite well. And it's interesting because their clothing, it doesn't cost anywhere near to the clothes. You know, what they're spending on clothes, what Americans spend for one outfit can buy 10 outfits in their country. You know? It's such a big difference. And they dress well. They dress well. Even sometimes they're wearing hand-me-downs. They dress well. They dress well. Because they are slim and they are attractive and they take care of what they have. They wash their clothing. They iron their clothing. They take care of their bodies. They don't need a ton of makeup to look beautiful. They don't have dark spots under their eyes covered in acne and they're wearing weaves and extensions. No. Guys, modern women are shocked that password bros are not coming back. They have lost everything. And they are just trying to they're basically trying to just dance around it because they don't know any other way of dealing with it. Because if they actually admit that they are screwed, then that's the end of it. Women cannot handle reality. They cannot handle the truth. And that's the reason why men lie to them. Let me know what you think in the comments, guys. About women are shocked that password bros are not coming back. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA. Men walking away. And cheers.